2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. It's time to get underway, so let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, what's on the minds of these players today?
Look, at the end of the day, these players want one thing and one thing only, and that's their Corn Ferry Tour card. And to do that, they need to finish up in the top 50 at the end of the event.
It's all set up to be a beauty. Let's see how it unfolds. Second shot here on the first. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Lovely touch. Well played.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
He's currently tied for 8th. Here we have a par 5.
Players want to take out any club, driver 3, with whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in 2. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie 4s are always a good score on this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
Rich, being a big Boston sports fan, love being here in Beantown. And look, TPC Boston's a great venue for any championship. We've had some great winners here in the past, the likes of Tiger Woods, Ricky Fowler, Justin Thomas. This golf course, it gives, but it also takes.
Look at the list of winners you just mentioned. What do they have in common? A, they're really gritty competitors, but B, they're super good, reliable ball strikers. I think that this golf course is sneaky, demanding. Whoever wins this week is certainly going to earn it on this relatively, seemingly benign, but sneaky hard golf course.
Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
It was on a good line. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And this one will be for bogey. Sitting at 1 over for the day. Teeing off here at the 3rd hole.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie 2s, but par 3s should be had.
Oh, this would be handy if we could bounce right.
And he's hit that inside the range.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
Oh, just missed. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. An opportunity to make their par.
That gets the job done.
Currently at +1 for the day. The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Yeah, that one will play.
Nicely done.
A chance to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make.
That's pretty tidy. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Teeing off here at the 5th.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
They have put some hurt on that ball. Send it. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 170 yards.
Going with the 7. Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
A share of top spot on the leaderboard awaits if they can make this putt.
And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
He's currently tied for first. 2 great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
That's a little untidy. The 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
Sitting at 1 under. Currently tied for top spot. Big putt for par coming up. If it's up, it could be in. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Here we have a long par 5.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in two. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Nicely done. Second shot here on the 7th. And here we are with the third shot. Only one shot off the pace. Not bad. This putt for the lead.
These are on rails, looking good.
Super shot that. Step aside, everyone else. Now number 1. Leading by a shot after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Going with the 5-wood.
This one looks to be heading towards the green.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
Ooh, that almost went down.
This putt for par here. They're nicely holed.
Currently a couple under for the round. This hole is a par 4.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Well played, mate. From around 170 yards here.
Currently tied for the lead.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
That's definitely left of the green.
Getting ready to play their third.
11 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for par here.
That gets the job done.
And as we head over to the 10th hole, Rich, this player will enter their final 9 holes of Q School. How will they be feeling?
Well, right now they should be pleased. They're playing awfully well. They've put themselves in good position to get their Korn Ferry Tour card. But let's face it, 9 holes left, pressure packed to say the least.
Good shot there, Beamer. And playing this one from around 120 yards out.
He shares the lead. Should find the green.
Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt.
This is on a great line.
And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 3 under. And after that hole, he's now alone at the top of the leaderboard. Time to play one of the one-shotters.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
This would be a great up and down. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. Nice line. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. He's currently in a share of top spot. Let's see what happens here at the 12th.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
From around 220 yards.
He's currently tied for the lead.
Opting for the 5-wood. This looks to be heading to the green. But not a bad approach. He'll be putting. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
This is on a stupendous line.
Well done. And that will take him to 4 under. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Teeing off here on the 13th hole.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Well, this one's going right at the flag. Wow, what a shot.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
And he's down there. You got to read.
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
This one's dialed in. And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. And that will take him to 5 under. He's currently sitting in first place. Time to face a par 4 now.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
That's a good-looking shot there. The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Parts can be made.
That got a little out of control, I think. Close to the surface here, the green side rough. Ooh, wouldn't that have been nice? This putt is from 14 feet.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch. Surely it's going to.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
This shot from 120 yards.
Currently leading by 3. This is looking pretty good in the air.
Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie. 8 feet to the cup.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
And with that putt, now it's 6 under with a few to play.
Woo, that is some pretty good breathing room. Out in front by a bunch.
And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Going with the 6-iron here. This one is right down the pipe. Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader. Putting for birdie.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
No, that's too bad. Putting for par. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Still in the lead now after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader. Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston. I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in two by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
Well, that's beautifully judged.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
This putt coming up is for birdie. And that's 8 birdies today. And that will take him to 7 under. Currently in first position. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
This one might roll into the rough. Oh, what a shot by our leader. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader. And he can win the event here if he can hold this putt.
This one's tracking.
And they've done it. What an effort that is, winning Q School in what's a pressure-packed tournament.
Yes, hats off, but listen, it really doesn't matter, Luke. You finish first or you finish 25th, you still get your tour card. You still have an amazing opportunity next year. Yes, winning it does get you into a few more events at the beginning of the year, but you better play your way into the next part of the year because of the reshuffle. Hats off to the winner, but hats off to all the players getting through.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.